Welcome back. We're going to talk to you now about more about Gabriel and talk to you about how Gabriel addresses many of the security issues that Bruce and I have been talking about last few minutes. And what actually motivated us to build Gabriel was providing that kind of security. Gabriel is an application suite that runs on virtually all the major operating systems, and it provides privacy and security across the internet. When we first started building Gabriel and designing it, we wanted to address the major challenges with security on the internet. And number one, you want to provide privacy and you want to provide security of your information as you send it across the internet. You don't want people on the internet being able to intercept and read your information and capture information and exploit it. Part of that process is authenticating actually who you're talking to. One of the challenges with the internet is you're talking to somebody maybe across the world, and they're claiming to be a person that maybe they are, maybe they aren't. How do you authenticate them? Well, Gabriel addresses that with cryptographic security in authenticating. The other thing that you want to be able to do is you want to block people that you don't want to talk to. For example, you don't want your children talking to bad actors on the internet. So you want to be able to block them. You want to be able to remove the connection barriers that occur on the internet. For example, I want to be able to take my smartphone wherever I am and be able to connect back to my server where my files, my pictures, my documents are, anywhere I am on the internet. And I want to be able to do it securely, I want to be able to do it seamlessly. We want to be able to control, we have the user be able to control who has access to their information and who has access to talk to their children, who has access to send them email. You don't want to get spam from all these people, so you want to control who has access. Well, Gabriel is designed to address these issues, and it uses both patented technology we have that provides instant secure connections anywhere, anytime, any place on the internet. And it also uses standard, industry standard cryptography to do that. So what do? We build what we call the Gabriel Security Platform. And that is at the network layer of your devices. And what it does is it secures your device from connections that can be broken into on the internet. And it allows you to securely connect to other devices that have the same platform running on those devices to provide a secure internet connection. The platform itself allows the user to define security policy. And what I mean by that is the user, through a very easy interface, can define who they want to talk to, what kind of access they want to give that person to their files and to their information, and can either accept peering from another person, or they can reject a request to peer with another person, or if they end up having a bad actor, they can revoke that person and say, that person doesn't have access anymore. I don't want to hear from them. The other thing it does is it provides automatic VPN connections, so that anytime you want to connect to another person or another device, that all you do is click, and behind the scenes you have this VPN that gets set up, a virtual private network that's instantly set up between your device and the other device you want to talk to. So no one in the middle can actually see the information that's being sent. The other thing we do is we use cryptographic authentication of the peers, so that you know that you're talking to a device that you want to be talking to. And so someone cannot pretend to be someone that they're not on Gabriel. One of our philosophies is that there should not be anonymity between you and the person you're talking to, or you and the device you're talking to. The anonymity should be from the outside. In other words, third parties have no business knowing who you're talking to, but you should know who you're talking to. The other thing that we do with the security platform is we do this firewall discovery where we can provide direct connection through network address translation firewalls, which are your common firewalls at work and at home. And it allows us to do direct connections without having to go through relays. If that's not possible, then we can provide relay services. One of the real strengths of Gabriel is this dynamic, on-demand connectivity, okay, which means that all a user has to do is a user comes up on Gabriel and says, I want to talk to this person over here, okay? What they do is they send a peer request to that person. And if that person says, yes, I'm willing to peer with this person, in other words, we're going to be friends or we're going to be coworkers and we're going to communicate with each other, they will accept that request. Once that request has been accepted, the user doesn't have to do anything else. Now all they have to do is select that person and send that person messages, send them files, do a voice chat with them or a video voice chat with them. And what happens in the background is a secure connection is set up between your device and your peer's device. And it happens in a matter of a second or less, where you have a secure connection and you can go ahead and send information, whatever you want to send, whether it's voice or it's video, it's pictures, it's documents, it's text, or whatever. And that's done through this ability to have dynamic on-demand VPNs. And the way we implement that is through our patented technology, which uses the domain name system, which is the system on the internet by which all devices find each other and connect with each other. And our technology uses that system to intercept the DNS request, the name request, set up a VPN, and then return the appropriate address, secure address that the connection can be done across. This is how we're able to do instant on-demand VPNs. The connections can be within a single domain or organization, or they can be cross-domain organizations, because all of our authentication uses digital certificates that are signed by a third party, and therefore you know who you're talking to. The other aspect to the instant on-demand connectivity is that Gabriel enables devices to always be able to find each other. What Gabriel enables is secure enclaves within the larger internet. So it's like you have your private network that you decide who is a member of your private network. They can be anywhere, located physically anywhere on the internet, but they are secured within this private encrypted network within the internet. You can actually define multiple enclaves. So you could have a work enclave with your coworkers, and you can have a personal enclave with your family, and you can have an extended enclave with your friends. And it's very flexible because you have control over who's on your peer list and what they have access to and what you're willing to do with them. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about Gabriel Collaboration Suite. And what Gabriel Collaboration Suite is it's really a suite of real-time communication applications that are running on top of this security platform. So all these applications are up here and they're communicating through the security platform. So whatever real-time communication you're doing through this communication suite is flowing through the security layer where it's automatically automatically getting secure VPN connections. And so everything is automatically secured. And the collaboration suite itself includes secure messaging with file sharing, with screen sharing. It includes secure mail. It includes secure file share services. There's a secure VoIP and video capability also. It also, and I've mentioned this earlier, it enables the ability of the user to define security policy. So we have all the interface there for the user can easily define different policies, add people to those policies, define groups of people, and define what kind of access and what kind of communication they want to do with those different people. It includes file backup and share. So for example, you can have a home server that you can access anywhere, where you can send files up, you can pull files down, you can do automatic sync of those files and backup of those files. One of our philosophies is that in this world where there's so much external threat on people's privacy, that people need to own and control their own data. They need to take control of their digital life. And we strongly believe that the best way to do that is to take this little server device, put it behind your network at home, and now you control your data. Some big third-party company is offering you cloud services, but they're doing that because they want to mine your data and they want to use your data. And then you've lost control over where that data goes. We don't think that's a good idea, and our philosophy is give you your data back, put it at home where it's behind lock and key, and you control who gets access to it, who gets to see it, and it's not being shared with a third party. Lastly, one of the other things that Gabriel enables is what we call a secure gateway service. And secure gateway service actually allows you to take other devices like are on your home network, for example, cameras, thermostats, think of any kind of home security systems. You can put them on your home network and access those feeds through the Gabriel service. And so you get a VPN from wherever you are directly to your Gabriel that's running in your network at home behind your firewall, and have access to those camera feeds and monitors and so forth. So I talked about the ability to connect anytime, anywhere, any place, okay, and on any device, okay. And to achieve that, we have built Gabriel, and we have it on Microsoft Windows, we have it on the Apple OS X Mac. The application is defined with a common interface, so whether you're on your iPhone or you're on your Android or your tablet, or if you're sitting at your Windows workstation, the interface to Gabriel looks the same. And so all the communication applications and all the interaction between the user and Gabriel is common across all the platforms and operates seamlessly. You don't need to know what your peer's device is. It doesn't really matter, because all the interfacing is done behind the scenes and it's just seamless to you. And they're seeing the same interface that you're seeing. And so now what we would like to do is show you Gabriel and show you how easy it is to use and some of the powerful features that come with this. Thank you very much.
To use Gabriel and start communicating securely, you must first register. Now, registration is quick and easy. First, click on the New User button, then choose a secure domain name. Now enter your email address, create a password, and accept the license. Finally, choose the plan you want, and your new Gabriel account will be created. Once registration is completed, your secure domain name will be used every time you communicate with another Gabriel member, And your messages will automatically be encrypted, essentially making them invisible to everyone except the person you're talking to. Registration is important because it helps ensure that you and the Gabriel members you want to securely communicate with really are who they say they are. Gabriel lets you send secure messages. Just think of them as text messages that are encrypted. Here's a secure messaging page, and as you can see, it's similar to other messaging apps you've used before. Simply type your message here, and then hit enter or click on the airplane icon. And you've just sent a secure, fully encrypted message to another Gabriel member. You can also quickly attach photos or documents to the conversation using the paperclip icon here. With Gabriel messaging, you don't have to be concerned if the chat bubbles are green or blue, denoting if your message is secure or not. All Gabriel messages are secure, regardless if you're on iOS, Android, or Windows, and it doesn't matter which brand of device you're using or which phone service you're with. Let's say you have a collection of photos from a recent trip you'd like to share with a group of friends. With Gabriel's Secure Share feature, this is easy and trustworthy. Start by creating a new shared folder and designate the Gabriel members you want to have access. Secure Share restricts access to only those people you specifically select. Other Gabriel members, even if they're your friends, will not even know the folder is there. These are your photos, and since you own the computer or tablet sharing them, you decide how long to make them available and when to take them down. Secure Share puts you in the driver's seat when it comes to protecting your private files. Embarrassing email hacks have been in the news a lot lately. It's amazing the amount of sensitive information that is sent through insecure email systems. Here we see the Gabriel Secure Mail page. You can think of Secure Mail as encrypted email. As you can see, it's very similar to other email apps you've used before. Simply enter the Gabriel member's name here, fill in the subject, compose your message, and press send. It's that easy to send secure email messages that no one but the recipient will see. Imagine, with Gabriel, actors' salaries and movie studio practices would remain confidential, saving time, money, and relationships. You can make secure phone calls with Gabriel. This feature is called Secure Voice. From the messaging screen, click on the Gabriel member's name to reveal additional options. Then click on the Call Voice button and you're dialing. When your Gabriel contact picks up, you can have a secure conversation that only you and the other person can hear. Standard mobile phone calls are notoriously easy for someone to listen in on. Just think, all of the sensitive conversations that you have on your mobile phone every day. You could use Gabriel to make these calls, and rest assured that your conversations are private.